Hello, and welcome back to, I guess, welcome back to Advance Wars. It's a little louder than I actually had expected, but anyway, we are back with Andy and crew in an attempt to basically try to defeat more of Black Hole? I think that's their army, Black Hole. Last time we left off, we actually had finished the campaign number 1, and now we had access to campaign number 2. So, woohoo! Let's get ready to rumble as we go ahead and try to defeat the rest of the Black Storm. Now, I only remember playing Advance Wars 2 once, so I am not as familiar with this one as opposed to the original Advance Wars, which I had for a longer time when I was younger, a youngin' even. So let's see how we do. I do, however, want to project this on another screen so that way I can actually see what's happening. Yeah, so you can see, we can actually go back to the original, as we mentioned before, and if we go back to it, we can actually see that there is multiple missions that we can actually set up. There's actually a lot of missions that are popping up now. These are probably the optional missions, maybe? Question mark? Yeah, so these are probably the optional missions that you could do. And instead, you can go do something else. So for example, Max's Folly and Olaf's Navy are missions that you can only do if you don't do the previous Max Strikes, I think. We basically skipped all the seafaring ones, it seems. There's nothing in Gold Comet, and these are the other missions that you could do instead to deal with Captain Drake. These are also missions that are basically replace Sammy or Andy. Same thing with these, and that's it. No more missions. Alright, so that is that. There's obviously the new completion, but we won't do that. We are going to go through the original. Well, I mean, original is not perhaps the word I'd use, but let's go through Advance Wars 2, Black Hole Rising, with a bigger cast of characters. Upon the once peaceful continents of Macroland, the Black Hole Army begins to tighten its iron grip of domination. Do they? What are they doing with their domination?
Hawk, come forth.
Hawk. Well, hello there, Storm. I haven't seen you since you lost last time. So badly that you lost.
Yes, Lord Sturm.
Damn it, why do I keep having to switch? Now there's 2 of me! But now there's only 1 of me. I can't, you keep switching between side and side. Alright, well, back here again. Provide me with an update on the Macro Land invasion. Proceeding as expected, Lord Sturm. The commanding officers have each completed their tasks.
And our objective is clear. Yes.
Actually, you say is it not, but...
Yes, my lord.
Yes, my lord. To establish a base of attack of Black Hole operations here on the War's world. Indeed. It was not long ago that I personally instigated a great conflict between between various armies. I sought to turn them against one another, then conquer amidst the unrest. Well, that didn't work out too well for you, but I do appreciate the clone, Andy. And yet I failed in my goal. That was in Cosmoland, was it not, Lord Storm? I will not make the same mistake again. So wait, there's like a different land altogether? This time I will establish our base here in Macroland first, then attack with the utmost confidence, strength, and time needed to assure victory. To that end, I require materials, and funding for a war is anything but a cheap affair. Do not worry, my lord. The COs have been given their orders. They will transport all that you desire from the lands they seize. Hawk. Like you failed yourself?
Never.
Never, my lord. Except that he will, because otherwise there is no game. Let us do Advance Wars 2, Boogaloo. We'll go with Classic. We don't have to do the tutorial.
Hey, Sammy. Nell said you needed to see us.
Sure, Andy.
Andy, Max, thanks for coming so quickly. You're not gonna believe this, but the Black Hole Army's back.
What? But we defeated them.
You gotta be kidding! Didn't they learn their lesson the last time?
They'll never learn their lesson. Who are you kidding? Well, maybe they need some after-school tutoring. And by that, I mean facing the full might of the Orange Star Army. Not like actual after-school lessons. Andy, how many years has it been since the first game? I'm pretty sure you should be a little wiser. Yeah, we got it, Andy. Just point me in the direction, Sammy, and let me at him. Slow down, Andy. We're not in Cosmoland anymore. We don't have even their location pinpointed yet. That's probably important, huh? Here in Ed War's world, as you know, there are several continents. Of course, as you know. All those continents. Yep, they were very visible in the previous map. Really? What do you mean, really? You don't know what continents are, Andy?
You twerp.
You twerp. You have no idea what a continent is, do ya?
I do so.
Andy, we don't have to call you dumb. You just sound dumb. I do so. Hey, you're not calling me dumb, are you? I'm just saying that people who don't know anything don't know nothing.
All right, knock it off, you two.
Alright, knock it off, you two. This is neither the time nor the place for that. We've got more pressing matters to attend to. According to Nell, Macroland is the focus of the conflict, which is why I called you guys. Storm faces have been spotted in Orange Star territory, and they've been attacking the other nations too. What about our allies in Blue Moon and Gold Comet? Are they also under attack? Yes, and yes. Green Earth too. Intel is sketchy, but I take a guess that they're also working to push Black Hole Army back.
Oh, yeah.
Woohoo! Sounds like a family reunion. We'll show the old buckethead where to stuff his tubes. Andy, this is war. Do you really think it's anything to get so excited about? Apparently Andy doesn't know what the horrors of war are. No, yeah, I know, but it'll be nice to see everyone again. And anyway, what are we waiting for? Let's go find a continent.
Wait a sec, Andy.
What do you mean find a continent? And he's gone. You know, the kid's got the right idea. We gotta get into the battle sooner or later. Better to just dive right in. Blah, 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 blah. Besides, Storm's no pusher. He probably knows our weaknesses better than we do. If we are gonna beat him, we gotta stop his forces before he gains too much strength. It might be too late already. Max, that's not very optimistic of you. I know, you're right. It's been so peaceful here lately, too. Anyhow, I've got a bunch of I got a hunch Nell's already about to give us a little refresher course on the basic combat ops before we head out. But that's fine. After all, you can never have too much training, right? Yes, you can.
Come on!
I'd rather just get out there, but I guess you're right. Bring it on, Nell. No, don't pull me back to the training course. Field training exists separately, I think. Yeah. Clean up. Andy, go. We're gonna deal with Fleck.
What gives? Why aren't those orange star lines broken yet?
Fleck, you sound still like Pro ZD. Hey, what gives? Why aren't those storage lines broken yet?
I'm sorry, sir.
I'm sorry, sir.
Stronger than we had anticipated.
What do you mean?
You don't hear so good.
I asked for... you don't hear so good, soldier. I asked for victory, not excuses.
Yes, sir.
Only we have reports of a new CR start arriving. Now, sir. What?
Lord Black.
If we continue pushing forward, our casualties are likely to be very high, sir.
Yes.
Not much of a choice here. So we fight to the last unit. And this new hotshot Orange Star CO. Tell me more. Wait, I mean, it's Andy. It's not really Hot Star, is it? It's just Andy. Clean up. Ooh, there's animations. I always thought that effectively Flack was a clone of Max. And effectively what's her name? Kat? I think Kat was a clone of Sammy, but I mean, after all, they had a clone or a robot of Andy, so I thought it was a possibility, but it's not what actually happens. Anyway, whew, that was a close one. Okay, we've been taking care of the majority of Black Hole's forces here, but they're providing more dangers than I anticipated. Commander, we've located the remaining enemy units, preparing to launch pursuit. Understood. I'll take it from here, soldier. Dismissed.
Nell!
Nell, what's going on? Are you okay?
Andy!
Andy, thank you for coming so quickly. I'm sorry for the sudden call.
Oh.
Just point me at the bad guys.
Settle down, Andy.
Settle down. Of course. Settle down, Andy. I've already wiped out most of the enemy. Oh, shoot. I was hoping to impress you with my improved battle skills. I wouldn't be so cavalier, Andy. This isn't training. This is the real deal. You may be a mechanical wizard, but I don't think you're as combat ready as you'd like to believe. I'll let you take over, under my guidance, of course. But you're sure to know your best strategy to win?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Let's get started. Just remember, not every battle is the same, and there's more than one path to victory. Do we need to go over the terms of victory again? No. Oh, come on, now. This is my first battle or my first war. I'm practically an old pro at this combat stuff. Of course, I was just teasing you, Andy. Now take command and make me proud. I mean, literally, Andy is forced to go into the original mission. Now, Flack, you can move forward. I think that means, though, you can hit me there, though. No, you don't. I'm safe to move here. Ba 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 ba.
One tough lady.
That's one tough lady. I gotta wonder if I can even win with this sad suck grunts. Haha, this is where the fun starts. Best of luck with you there, buddy. Hey, Nell, remind me, we're fighting Black Army, right? Yes, however, it isn't Storm we're facing this time. It appears to be another CO, and I get the impression that whoever it is just wants to smash things.
Yeah.
Well, nobody in our team is getting smashed while Andy's around.
Yes.
There's that optimism I expected. Keep it up. What's your move? You have a move of 6. Terrain here is 1, so you can move basically 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I should put you in the forest. Basically don't want to get hit by that. Though I guess we can take the hit with the APC, that's fine. The APC can take a hit. That's fine. We don't actually care too much about that. Now, you can move 3. I dare you to move 3 forward. Oh, you son of a... Why would you do that? Why would you do that? You had a better chance to survive. Had you done anything else? I'm the strongest CO on this side of the equator. The other side too, probably. In fact, let's just leave this equator out of the question. Well, buddy, you are in the middle of the road. You get like 2 turns. If you don't like, move out of there. Not moving out of there? Well, I guess you're dead. Andy, did you notice the display up there is filling with energy? That's the CO power meter. It's a little different than before. Over the course of battle, energy will be gradually building up. If you notice it flashing, your CO power is ready to go. When the CO power is ready, you can activate it by using the select power in the map menu. But keep an eye on the enemy's CO power as well. They won't hesitate to use their CO power against us. If you ever need to check the CO powers, select CO on the map menu. What? Come on, troops. This isn't how it's gonna end. Isn't it? You get styled, baby. Mech rush. Hey, all you villain types, listen up. The Orange Army is here, and I order you to surrender. You did it, Andy. The entire area has been liberated. Yeah, but wasn't it kind of easy? I'm good, but not that good. I've got a feeling that was just a state of battles ahead. But for now, let's celebrate your victory. Keep up the good work, Andy. Wow. Such a good...
That's just a taste of my skill.
Is it a perfect, or did I... It's perfect. Hey, S rank. You cannot do any worse than that. Actually, you can only do worse than that. Clean up. Bum, 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 bum. One area has been liberated. Border skirmish, this time with Sammy.
Lord Flack!
Lord Flack, Orange Star forces have been sighted in the orange opposite shore.
Is that all?
What? Is that all they've got? Send out my big, beautiful tanks. They have a range to roll them over. We'll crush them like ants or leaves. Or what else is tiny and easy to crush?
Orange Star COs. I've been tougher.
Have you? I don't think we fought any single time before the last time, and the last time you lost. They won't know what hit him. You sure? You sure you don't know what hit him? Mission 2. Border skirmish. Oh no, fog of war. In this economy? Commander, it's too tough to see through this fog, but the enemy troops have been spotted far on the side of the river.
Huh?
Are you sure? Here? In this rural area? What are your orders, ma'am? Listen up. We need to seize ops and attack. Can't allow the enemy to get a foothold this deep in the Orange Star territory. Good assessment, Sammy. This is the technical sense I was expect from a Special Forces commander. Nell, you're here. I was wondering if you'd make it to the Macroland. Of course, I made it. I'm tracking down the COs invading Orange Star. Sammy, can I trust you to take care of the situation?
Sure.
Yes, ma'am. But if you need some advice like you could offer, I'd feel much more confident. Of course, Sammy. I'm always here to impart some useful knowledge. The useful part is concerning.
Do you need me to explain?
No, I do not need fog of war. Yeah, you're always prepared, Sammy. You always remember you can use mountains for extra visibility. You can always check forests for hidden units. The enemy is using terrain to conceal its troops, right? Well, you can do it too. In fact, using the terrain to hide is an excellent strategy. You need to explain recon and rocket units? No. Use the recon to scout our enemies for the rockets to target. You know you've got this under control, Sammy. Let's show a black hole they can't hide from us. Yes, ma'am. With our commander-in-chief on the side, I'm more confident that we'll be victorious. Well... Oh, there was a vehicle there. Alright, well. Reset turn. Wasn't expecting one actually there. See ya, buddy. Recon time. Lord Flack, our infantry has reported finding orange starred properties. Enemy cities. Well, it ain't exciting, but at least capturing properties build up our resources. Alright, listen up, you goons. If it ain't nailed down, steal it. Got that? Any of you Lunket troops with full HP should be able to secure property in 2 days. So get to it. We gotta bankroll this war if we're gonna come out up top. So he could see me. Nice country you got here. Mind if I take it? Lord Flack, our troops have encountered Orange Star in battle. What are your orders? You sure? I can't see with anything in this pea soup. Well, if you see them, you blast them. Got that? Now get moving. See ya. I'm the strongest seal on this side of the equator. The other side probably too. In fact, let's leave the equator out of the question. I said that before, actually. See ya.
Stay out of my way.
If you insist, Flack. Brute force. I don't even know if you have a guy left. You do have a guy left. So we know it has to be within 5 or within range of that, so good spot to be. Prepare for being decimated. See ya, Flack. And that's all your troops. Grr, not bad, ladies. You're the Black Hole CO? Why would you look like nothing more than a common thug? I'd like to know who's really in charge of.
Yeah.
Yup. Well, you shot your trap.
Hey, wait!
Hey, wait a second. I don't think Flag is much for waiting. He's gone. And even worse, he was rude. That's the worst part. Oh, that guy really gets under my skin, and I barely just met him. Channel that energy, Sammy. We're lucky to have you on our side. Bam. Victory.
Chalk another one up for Sammy.
Good job, Sammy. Can't do any better than that, so good job to you two. S ranks across the board. Oh. Though I guess these are mostly just tutorial missions. Let us defend our border with Orange Dawn with Max. Yo! Hey, Orange Star Dogs, can you hear me?
Lord Flack!
Lord Flack, your microphone, sir? Micro? Too complicated. Hey, Orange Star! Are you out there, or are you all too scared to face me?
What's all the racket, buddy? You lonely or something?
Good job, Max.
Huh?
Well, would you look at that? A talking dog. What did you say? If anyone here is a talking dog, it's you, CO Labrador. I ain't no Labrador, or any kind of dog. I'm Flack. Flack? What's that, some sort of code name? Listen up, guy. The name's Max. And if you're going to tell you jerks what you're doing rampaging through our country, got it? Your country? Orange Star belongs to the Black Hole Army now. You gonna cry about it? Come out in here and I'll give you a pacifier, you baby.
Let's do this.
First a dog and now a baby? Pick a metaphor, buddy. In the meantime, I'll be wiping the battlefield with you. Let's do this. I think Max is more powerful than Flack by a long thing. I don't know if the bonus that he gets in this game is any different. Orange Dawn. Oh no, my anti-air support. Grr. Look at that dopey brute thinks he can just show up and... Max, come down. What, Nell? You lose to head to this fight. That was one of the lessons I taught you, remember? Yes, of course, but I just, stay calm, use your head, and let's drive these fiends from our borders, okay?
All right.
You got it. Let's roll. Now, Max, I know you're a combat veteran, but if you're rusty, your copters can be a bit tricky to handle. You deployed copters? Well, it's been a while since I've dealt with air units, but at least I have a medium tank, bigger and stronger. What else do I need?
Yes.
Okay, medium tanks are useful, I'll give you that. And in a knockdown, drag-out world, if they're in combat, you're the champ, but incorporating copters into your strategy could do a lot for you. You need me to go over copter tactics? No.
Yeah.
When it comes down to firing, air units act the same as ground units. It's a head-to-head battle. I can't be beaten. I think I got all of this. However, indirect combat is another story. You just can't get the hang of those units. Who needs them anyway? I have to admit, your unique power has occasionally overcome that particular shortcoming, so I can't follow you in your confidence. Just try not to overdo it.
Do you need me to explain?
No.
Let's do it.
Anti-air takes out flying units. I told you, I don't need any indirect combat units. I'll steamroll this goon flat without sweating a break. You mean breaking a sweat? No, sweating a break. Oh god, it's coming through. Oh, Max, missile units are powerful. Don't ignore yours because your range is tiny. Oh, yeah, I thought we already covered that. Just hear me out, Max. To see your unit's range fire, press hold B. I said I don't need information. I got it already. You need to keep reminding me. And yeah, I'll admit it, knowing your weak points is pretty important. Wow, Max, you've come a long way. I never thought to hear those words coming from you.
Yes.
And, yeah. Hey, it's about time I show those roughnecks they've picked on the wrong country and set wrong country to set foot on. Let's go. You know, I always forget that Max has like blue hair because it's sort of not something that appeals to the style of it. Alright, well, we have 2. We can only fire the one that's closest, or one that's farthest. See ya! Goodbye. Goodbye to you two. It's a lot of damage, but not enough to kill it. I mean, he does have 2 medium tanks, but as long as my helicopter survives, it won't matter, because he can't really respond to it as well. You know, this Max dope kind of reminds me of me. If he was less handsome and tough, of course. I'm gonna have fun destroying him. Heh. Oh, buddy, you chose incorrectly. Look at that one pitiful damage. I guess I kind of need to figure out where you can land. I think you can land here. You can land here. I don't think I can get them all to just... I can maybe wipe them in 2 turns. You're down, skis. And you're really not going to be used anymore. For the rest of the match, there's no need to use you. Is he not using his power? No, I guess not. I think I could. Alright, buddy. I'm gonna take 2 hits from it, so... I'm the strongest CO on this side of the equator. The other turn too. Yes, yes. You don't change that line. But you didn't use your power. My tank. Wow, you didn't even hit. Max, your CO power is full.
Oh no.
It doesn't look full to me. That's because you're not taking into account the 2nd level. You've be forgiven for not knowing about it. It's pretty cutting edge stuff. Basically, your CO power has 2 levels: a normal CO power level, and even better, super CO power level. Super CO power level represents your best technique you can unleash. It may even take a while to build up too. So then if you have no other choice, you could use your CO power now and wait to save up a Super CO power. The approach is up to you to take. The strategic of a CO power can make or break a battle. To use a CO powers, you select power in the map menu. Alright, time to show them who's boss.
Roll, tanks, roll.
Roll, tanks, roll.
Max force.
Max Force.
Stay out of my way.
Here we go. He gets his Super CO. Super power.
Barbaric blow.
Make it even more chaotic. He just retreats? No, I'm pretty sure this can take me out. Yeah, because it's very luck based. Where are you running at, buddy? What? Come on, troops. This isn't how it's gonna end. And you do have a medium tank, so I'll give you that. You can actually do damage with this. Go get him, buddy. He didn't even bother attacking. 9 damage. Wow, he actually lost. He lost it all to an anti-air.
Wait a second.
You still standing, dog man? I told you not to mess with me. Psh.
Huh?
Huh? Don't psh me. You just got beat. That was just a test. Next time we meet, I won't be so gentle. Oh, sure, I have heard that one before. Well, bring it on, Flack. Anytime, day or night, I'll be ready for you. Keep running that mouth, Max. Maximum dumb. Wow, nice one. You got me real there.
Come on.
You sound tough, no? But you won't be so chatty when you're under my boot next time. Until then. Hey, wait. That dirtbag, he got away. Black Hole. Such a rude, reprehensible bunch. Every one of them. There's a few exceptions. You said it, Nell. You said it, Nell. I don't think this will be an S. The last 3 units.
Was it? Dumb name for such a tough CO.
Oh, no, actually, it's still an S. Apparently, you are expected to make losses in this one. Give me all those coins. No, Hachi, I don't want your stuff. I was just saying that I have a lot of money, but it doesn't mean that I want to summon you. Three areas. Flak. Flash out. Andy. Flag attack with Max again.
Lord Flack!
Lord Flack, troop deployments is complete. Well, look at that. What we have here, Max little toy soldiers. I'm going to enjoy this. Sir? The unauthorized use of troops, that is, the use of troops for personal vendettas is,
What was that?
What's that, worm? You're gonna tell me how to behave in the battlefield? No way that Max guy is getting away from what he did to me. And as long as I pound him and his troops into the ground, who cares what the rules say?
Yes, sir!
Yes, sir. Say goodnight, Maximum Dumb. No, I will not say goodnight. Because you are gonna get a lot of flack for what you're about to do. Flak attack. It's like art attack, but worse. Oh no, he's got so much anti-air.
Ugh.
Max, look out, we're under attack. What? Battlecopters and bombers? I see their plan. They're coming in with an air assault, aren't they? That doesn't look so good. My troops are still recovering from the last bout, and infantry versus planes isn't the best matchup to begin with. No worries, Sammy. I'll handle this one. I'm coming with you. At least I can offer you an advice. That way, together we'll get through this.
Oh yeah!
Sounds like a plan. Alright, let's stay calm and survey the scene. Do you want any strategic advice on those air units? No. Bombers can only bomb the land, and fighter jets can only fight the sky. Pretty basic stuff. Once they get close, my battle captors and anti-air units are direct combat units, so they bring in the pain. Now let's make some noise. You know, I had my doubts, but looks like it's all coming back to you.
Yeah!
Don't worry, I'll get home without a scratch. Now, it's time to light up the skies. But you owe me for this. Do you owe me for this? Well, they have literally only one anti-air. So like if I take that down, he's out. Now they do have an anti-air over here. So I could try to bring the bomb, or what's the movement of this? You can move 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so you could try to replace it. Yeah, you'll kill it anyway. My puny anti-air range. Well, we don't want you to like start attacking all of us, so we're just gonna put you on the side, and then maybe blockade you with anti-airs.
Lord Flack!
Lord Flack, we've just been told we're not authorized to use bombers or fighters jets, sir. Grrr, too much pencil pushing. Who needs authorization in the heat of battle? They're just sitting there waiting to be used. Yes, Lord Flack, but we're lacking the soldiers trained to use them? Train? Ah, heck, I'll train them myself then. Get over here, you lackeys, and pay attention. You gotta watch your fuel, with air units. They burn 2 units of fuel per day, and an air unit without fuel gets a one-way trip to Crash Town. Got it? Other than that, it's like any other unit. Hop inside and smash anything in front of you. Now, get going. Yes, sir. Delta Squad, move out. They are dead. There comes the bombers. Now the irony is, I can take out this guy without even having to worry about him. Commanders, we've recovered the city with intel. What's this supposed to be?
Roger.
Hey, that looks like... Yes, that's one of the map to the enemy lab. You left behind a map? Actually, my troops have ordered to find the lab on this map. How convenient. It seems the black hole has these labs scattered here and there. Reports say that the research centers for new weapon development. Here and there? So there are labs in this in Gold Comet and Blue Moon? We're not completely sure they're hidden and all, which is why we need maps like this to help us search it out. I'll warn our allies and get this intel to Nell. At the very least, we've pinned down the lab here in Orange Star. After we're through here, maybe we should process the lab via the campaign screen map. Okay, so I guess that's a side objective. Alright, we'll try this. Time to power.
You're gonna get hurt.
You're gonna get hurt.
Max Force.
Get rid of you. Let's get rid of you. It's a hard trade, but
Stay out of my way.
stay out of my way. Superpower.
Barbaric blow.
Spicy. Wow, that didn't even touch anything. I think you killed both. So I guess do this one. Oh, he lived. And you have been defeated. Minimal losses. I think we lost just the 2 infantry, right? Alright, how's that, Sammy? Not a scratch anywhere. Thanks, Max, but what about your troops? Haha, this is nothing. My troops eat up this stuff for breakfast. Grrr, dang it all. This isn't what I planned. Yo, Flack, you had enough yet, buddy? Grrr. What's the matter? Cat got your tongue? Don't get cocky just because you got lucky today. Lucky? Yeah, right.
Yeah.
No one can stop the black hole invasion. You'll see. Soon you and your little girlfriend will be begging for mercy with those smart mouths of yours. We'll meet Mac again, Max. Next time your luck's gonna run out. The irony is that he's a CO that is all luck based, so he's actually the one that his luck really depends more than my luck.
What?
Girlfriend? Who does he think he is? Black coal goons? Not an ounce of decency in any of them. Yeah, but they're never gonna take Orange Star. Not while we're here. Sammy, Max, are you alright? Huh? The battle's already over. Hey there, Nell. You're just in time to join the victory celebration. Victory. Flak attack.
Defend this country with every muscle I'm made of.
That's a lot of muscle. It's a perfect. Congrats, Max. You got 100. Good job. You did it. No, Hachi, get out of here. We don't want your stuff. We'll come back for it later. Another place has revealed itself. Test of time. Well, we are in mission 5 now. Lash out. We have Lash. According to our intel, it's just a little further ahead. Sammy, are you confident about the accuracy of this intel? It strikes me odd as Flak would be out here just resting his troops. I agree, but on the other hand, do you really think that's Flak's capable of setting up a trap? Well, when you put it that way. But it isn't. It isn't Flak! It's Lash! Lash out. Do I always call her Cat? Maybe she has a different name on other versions.
You're right. Black didn't set a trap for you. I did.
No, I've been set up a trap. Again. How could this happen? I'll move here.
Huh?
Who's that? A young girl? A black hole CO, perhaps? Tee hee hee. You got it. My name's Lash. Nice to meet you. Would you like to play with me? What do you say, Grandma? Oh, I do believe I'm being taunted. Sammy, bring her to me. Alive. Oh, you got it now. I think we'll need to leverage the transport units here. You need me to advise how to use it? No. Since all my transport units have superior movement, I think I can sneak and capture the HQ without any issue. I trust your planning, Sammy. Would you like some advice on battleship and submarine? No. You're a delight to work with, Sammy. I wish everyone studied as hard as you. I aim to please. I've got it from here, ma'am. What, like we're actually just trying to capture that? We'd have to get rid of that first. You got a battleship, and so what we first do is actually get rid of you. Second thing we do is get rid of you. Third thing we do is get rid of you. Zero damage. The fact that the tank can somehow do damage, but it does absolutely nothing, is funny to me. I mean, who's gonna attack it? Nobody. What's the maximum move you can do? So if you move optimally, you would end there. This is a cruiser, so it doesn't really matter. We don't have any other troops to worry about. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. I got a little surprise for you. Didn't expect to lead all the way here to get you out for nothing, did you? Day 7, my boy Flack's bringing in his troops, and we're gonna squish you like a little bug. What?
Surprise?
Surprise? Be honest.
Be honest, you had no idea, right?
No idea at all. You better get going before you run out of time. Tick tock, see you around. Tee-hee-hee. Well, this isn't an unpleasant development. This black hole CO apparently has a brain. Okay, Sammy, you heard her. Flack and his troops are closing in. You got to clear this map within 7 days. Here's a chance to prove your reputation for thinking on your feet is deserved.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. I'll give it my best shot. And also, I can't stand her. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. She gets so angry. You need to chill. If I move 2 more, you should be able to get here in the next turn.
Let's play.
Tee-hee, come on, let's play. I don't remember what your max power is, but I think isn't it like supposed to be defense purpose?
Grind tactics.
Okay. You don't seem that impressive. Now this is the part that's very impressive. Look at that 6-star defense. So this gives you 1 star? So yeah, so you double the amount of stars that you have. Now, I may lose that transport. Do you still double defense when it's not your turn? No, you just get the +1. Or do you even? No, actually, I guess you don't even get the +1 anymore. My transport! You are going down, because you can actually do damage. She gets so angry. Alright, keep moving forward. I think in 2 turns you should be dead, because I will get my CO power. I don't like you, and this certainly isn't finished! Isn't it? You got like 1 troop left. I don't think you're doing anything. We're also victory capping next turn. You can also capture properties in a single turn no matter the HP. All units get +10 defense. And this is +1 movement, +2 movement. Yeah, the +2 movement is just too good. Insta capture, baby! You get ready to splat. Teehee. You have 1 unit. Lash, I'm not splatting. You're splatting. Black troops arrive tomorrow. I hope Sammy's okay. Good joke.
Now it's my turn.
You're not too bad. Now it's my turn. Super power.
Victory march.
Instacat. Done. Would you like to also be defeated? I could do that too. Congratulations, you won.
Roger that.
Woof, I pulled through, somehow. What do you mean, somehow? Now, I'd like a word with our feisty little friend over there. This feisty little friend. Track her over here, Sammy.
Yep.
Right away, man.
Beep, beep, boop.
It's a robot Lash. Wait a minute. This isn't the Brat. This is...
What?
It's a fake. Some kind of dummy robot.
Dummy? I prefer artificial malevolence. Powering down.
Good job, Lash. The real Lash escaped. Unbelievable. She played us like a pair of fools. And now Flack's troops are closing in? Let's get out of here, Sammy. Well, that's what happens. I guess that explains who mailed the original Andy, I guess. It must have been Lash. What troublesome pair they turn out to be. Victory Royale.
Flash.
She's going to be a...
Be a handful.
Oh, she will. Perfect score, even if we did lose that single land. It served its purpose. It took fire, it sacrificed itself, it collapsed to the ground, but then we won. You're so angry there, Lash.
Hey there!
Hi there! I'm not interested. Come back another time. Okay, well that's another mission. 5 missions. Alright, well. Andy's time. Andy, you are fighting Flak. Let's go. Enemy cannons, can they be destroyed?
Black! Black! Black cannons ready to go.
Congrats, Flak. You get better weapons.
Yep.
Got it. Thanks, Lash. I'll smash him up good.
I promise.
And after that,
Hurt this time. Much.
you're a bit sadistic, aren't you? After that, you can play guinea pig with me again, yeah? I promise it won't hurt much this time. I ain't falling for that again. My hair's still growing back in the last experiment. But Flak, you promised. Well, you did give me that big cannon.
Doodles.
Yes, I did. Well, I'm off. Toodles. Have fun fighting with everyone out there, okay? Oh, I almost forgot. Hawk said to hurry and conquer Orange Star already. You know how to do that, right? Hawk said,
Crush him.
I gotta crush these guys right here, right now. No more making a fool out of me. There's my big brave boy. I doubt that he will crush anything. Andy's time. The mission, the mission text that comes up is still very frantic. Pardon me, ma'am. Commander R&D has arrived. Thank you. Send them in.
No!
Hey, Nell. How are things looking? Exactly what I'm concerned about. Take a look over there. You see that enormous cannon over there? Whoa, that thing's huge. Can't miss it. I've never seen anything like that before. A cannon of that magnitude is the first for me as well. It appears Black Hole Army may be a bigger threat than we dealt with in the past.
All right, yeah.
You got that right, Nell. That's why it's the best you leave this one to me. Max? What are you doing here?
Come on.
Come on, Nell. You know this job is too much for Andy. If anyone's gonna take out that cannon, it's ought to be something with my strength. And that first person with my strength comes in mind is me.
I've got this.
Hey, Nell specially called me. That just means I've got this one. Listen, Andy, this isn't some kind of game. You could get seriously hurt out there. Max, have some faith. Andy may not be as powerful as you, but nobody can repair units quite as effectively. And I think this may be a good experience for him, so let him handle this. Don't come crying to me if the kid gets hurt. Yo, Andy, you sure you're up for this? You know it. Sit back and watch, Max. Hey, what's up with this? There are hardly any units deployed. It's up to you to decide which units you need and where to deploy them. Deploy them? So I just get the units I need to build as I go? Yes, that's correct. You need me help to remember how to use base space? No!
I've got this.
Ha, I know bases. I've got this. I've never reached even first base. That's probably what Andy would say. Ha, I know bases. I know this. Don't worry about me now. Oh yeah. In the daily funding, I get to increase after capture a new property, so I'll be able to deploy even more units. That's exactly right, Andy. Remember, you can't deploy new units and move them the same turn. Hopefully you got all of that. Got all what? Okay, I'll contact you as soon as I have any intel on the giant cannon. Why do you keep giving him missions? Andy is not surprisingly proven to be effective because I'm actually commanding it. But Andy is definitely not capable of running anything. This may be a bit rough going, but do your best. Here I go. Keep watching, Max. I'm gonna show you something. Show you something. Well, he has a base up there. Cannon does in fact target everything in that area. If you stop this base, you win. Day 1. Well, Lash, is it ready? A cannon? Not yet. Why, jeez, why so impatient? It's gonna take pretty much all day to charge up before you can fire it. And I might read a book or watch some TV. If words are so tough for you. Grrr, I'm getting real tired of your insults. I'm not dumb, you know. I know, I just like teasing you. Give it a day. It'll all be charged up and ready to destroy the first thing tomorrow, okay? Toodles.
War is wasted on the young.
War is wasted on the young. Guess I'll go take charge of the battle until it's ready then. That's all you get?
Andy!
Andy, I've got some intel on that monstrosity. They call it a black cannon. It's supposed to have a huge range of fire. You can highlight it with the cursor and hold B to check it out. That being said, it's one of the prototype. It can only fire once every 2 days. It's designed to fire on the strongest unit within range. Working on getting some intel on the weak point. If it has one, I'll get back to you if I learn more. Roger. Roger, roger. Oh yeah, can you smell that?
Smell that? It's the scent of impending doom.
Is it impending? Black cannon, ready to fire. Get ready for a beating, Orange Star Army. Tee-hee. I mean, only if it has anything to actually aim at. Andy, I figured out the enemy's weak point. Way to go, Nell. Okay, lay it on me. What's the strat? So, when you attack the black cannon, you get to aim for here, the door. Keep an eye on the cursor and CHP. It'll take some effort, but you can burst it down. That black cannon is as good as done for. With that thing out of the way, victory will be ours. Black cannon's pretty intimidating at first, but now that we know there's nothing to fear, good luck, Andy. Thanks, Nell. I've got this under control. Do you? Do you? I think they'll all finish about the same time. Move you here. We'll get some recons, so that way they start dealing with the infantry that's going to come out. I should get another APC. Day 4. What? Come on, troops. This isn't how it's gonna end. I mean, are you doing anything to make it end? Oh wow, he's got a mech. So I could get him to attack it, the APC. Then it basically means that he has to have a counter to it. Day 5. Do we get lucky? We do get lucky. We can basically start capping this. If they don't have the ability to capture anything, what are they gonna do? That's it. What do you have left? What do you have left, buddy? Oh no, he's attacking my APC for like pitiful damage. Now, yeah, you can't actually target back there. Be gone, unit. It's not a win condition because the actual win is to actually stop the army. Day 8, shoot! It only does 5 damage. Fire! Okay, there was no actual animation for that. Fire! Cannon destroyed. Yoo-hoo! I won. Go, Andy. Grr. Now you've done it, you little runt. I'm not a runt. I'll show you some respect since I just beat you. What? You disrespected me, kid? Why, I can't afford to lose any more units. All units retreat. Head back to base and regroup. Look at him run. Hey, Flack, as long as I'm here, you'll never take Orange Star. You hear me? You okay, kid? Max, did you see the whole thing? How'd I do?
Nice.
Yeah, I saw. Nice work, kid. You did good, but it was pretty close. What do you mean it was pretty close? That was like an absolute straight up, the guys had no chance. You took their base, the base was taken, and then from there you just basically win. Because they can't make more units. Hey, those tanks waiting around back there, aren't those your troops, Max?
I don't know.
Those are, Commander Max, we received orders to be at the ready backup in case Andy was in trouble, so we moved out at once.
Well,
Well, jeez.
You to broadcast it to the entire world, soldier.
Well, I guess you did.
Yeah.
You were that worried about me? What? No, Pipsqueak. I told them to come through for an engine maintenance check. I don't know anything about that other stuff. Troops, what are you yelling about? Let's move! Move! Come on, people! You know, Nell, I'm glad to have someone like Max on our side. So am I, Andy. So am I. Yay.
I did it! We won!
Did you see me out there? I did. Perfect. The only one who's not gotten perfect so far has been Max. But don't worry, that will change as soon as we leave the Orange Star area. Missions will not be as kind. More coins. Mission to the left? Nope. Test of time. Andy again. The enemy lab is in the mountains. Capture it quickly.
Lord Flack!
Lord Flack, the Orange Star Army. What? How did they find us here? I don't know, sir. Maybe a map fell into their hands? Grrr. How long does it take to erase all weapons data? 10. No. We should be able to do it if we have 7 days. Well, get started already. Don't let them get that intel. 7 days to delete weapon data? Jeez, that's a lot of time. Mission 7. Test of time. We're gonna get some tanks. We need that specific one. Do you see that? It's a black hole lab. If it goes well, we might be able to seize their new weapon designs.
No!
Nell, we're ready to advance, but shouldn't this be Sammy's mission? Not this time, Andy. I'm still gathering my troops. My last battle left me with a shortage of combat-ready soldiers. What do you mean? The last mission went so well! But to be honest, I'd love to try and infiltrate their base by myself. Do you honestly think that I would approve such a recklessness? It's okay, Sammy. Helping each other is what we're all about. My troops are fresh and itching to go. Let's move out, Andy. We're in Fog of War, so let's exercise caution. Fog of War? That's where you can't see very far, right? It's tough fighting in this gunk. Everything will be fine. It just takes a little getting used to. Let's get started. Let's get started. Okay, well, let's send a recon first. Or actually, let's do this. So you can see a guy there. Okay, we got a bunch of boys. Let's see what you got. Hurry up. We gotta stop their advance here and now.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Oh, was that a recon? I guess that's what was a recon. I thought it was the tank. Andy, I have some soldiers reconnoitering the field? What is... That's not a word I recognize. Reconnoitering the field. According to my reports, there's an indirect combat unit hiding in one of these 3 woods at the top of the map.
Okay.
Really? Okay, I'll advance carefully. Thanks a bunch. Sammy... How's Fog of War? It really slows things down. Strong units are useless if they can't see anything. It's tough if you don't use the recon units well. Understanding that is half the battle. The rest comes with experience. By the way, you might want to check the reef over there. The terrain conceals units to you next to it. So what, you think there's a unit there? I mean... I definitely want to get rid of you. Alright, so we know that it's not there. Well, that's not very nice. Let's get them troops. You say as you run back. I have some new intel, Andy. Somewhere in the woods near the lab is another indirect unit. If suddenly you come under fire, check the woods first. Understood. Couldn't do this without you, Sammy. I'll try to hold up my end. I mean... What do we have here? The lander. We can actually kill the lander. Aha. I don't think you can actually see anything, but there is another unit here. If it's here, it's the worst, because they can hit me with their rockets. I'm ready to do some damage. Are you? Okay, well. And that's all the damage you're doing. You got slowed down, buddy. Alright. We should send a recon as far as we can go. Even if it means sacrifice. Okay, so there isn't actually a unit beside. Okay, so there's the rockets. You can't actually see any of my units. Well, buddy, you are dead. You could have moved, but he didn't. All units destroyed. Lord Flack, all of our units have been defeated. There's nobody on the field to stop him from just waltzing in and taking the weapon plans. Grrr. Assemble everyone in the factory now. In the factory? Yes, sir. I'm getting pretty tired of such incompetence. That's it. The enemy lab is shut down for good. With these plans, we should be able to develop neo-tanks of our own. We don't even know what they are because we haven't seen them yet. I think we'll have more intel on them by the time you deploy them. Excellent work. In spite of the difficult conditions, it was quite the victory.
Oh.
Couldn't have done it without Sammy's intel. No, it was all you're doing in the end, Andy. Two of you make a great team. Let's head home and celebrate. Woohoo! Let's order pizza. Pizza? In this economy?
I can't wait to try out a Neo tank.
I'm sure you can. S rank. Congrats, Andy. You are still ranking the 300s. Test of time, we win all. We are just so good. We are great, we do them all. I feel like the missions are a lot shorter in this one. Oh no. Wait, that's not our star, that's their own. Liberation. At last, the orange stronghold is ahead. Can Orange Star win the country back? Finally, they're here, and this factory will help me destroy them all.
Oh, Flag. You seem to be having a rough day.
Oh, Adder, all your bonus is to give you speed. You seem to be having a bad day. Huh? What rock did you crawl out of from under, Adder? Oh, I just wanted to see the great military strength of this world for myself. Shouldn't you be invading Gold Comet right now? Leave off, Flack. You do well not to waste your energy on my affairs. So that is a completely different look for you there, Adder. Look at that. Barbarians are knocking on your door, Flack. And they look angry. Grr, I won't lose. Yeah, you say that a lot, don't you? You mustn't lose, Flack, or else you know what he'll do to you. I despise you. And I adore you. Come on, I'm looking forward to your performance. Show me what you've got. Nothing good. Let's go with Sammy.
All right.
Sammy has the ability to insta-win, should she get close enough to any CO map. Liberation. That's a big factory. Okay, what in the world is that? It looks to be some kind of installation. What are they planning this time? We overhead them, refer them to it as a factory. From what we can tell, this is the nucleus of their operations in Orange Star and the root of all their destruction. So we're looking at the key structure to Black Hole's invasion.
Yeah.
One of them, perhaps. But there's still a lot we're unsure of. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if there's more like these throughout Macroland. Well, we don't exactly know what goes in there yet. We've got a spy on the inside, so I'll let you know if I hear anything else. In the meantime, let's launch some sorties and see what the enemy plans to do about it.
Roger that.
Yes, ma'am. Alright, Sammy, your job is to, I guess, capture this? There's an airport. We want to capture that as soon as possible. Factory there too. So if we can send... Maybe best just to send... Let's reset the turn. I'll make an APC. Make an APC and make a single infantry, and that's will be our first thing. And that will get us likely to the first spot here. We can make a Neo tank, which is funny. Because we haven't seen them yet. Day 1.
Yeah.
Until unit is ready, yes? Then open the factory gate. Yes, sir.
Huh?
Hang on. Did you guys just see that? The structure is in a base, and yet the enemy unit just came out of it? What's going on? I see. I've connected the dots. It all makes sense now.
Wait a sec.
Wait a sec, Nell. What is it? Everything cool? No, Max. Pretty uncool, in fact. Wow, super rad. Our army is not only the thing being attacked here. The enemies have been stealing resources, weapons, money, you name it. Somehow they transported everything here into this factory, and it all goes into that pipe that winds up somewhere else.
Oh, come on!
An elaborate network? And it all plundered our resources? The nerve! Black hole is more despicable and dangerous than we originally thought. It always seems to be that case. Don't worry, as long as we're all working together, we'll put a stop to this. Andy's right. We're all in here together now. You've all overcome your own challenges, and you can make it this far. I have no doubt in my mind you'll emerge victorious this time as well. Factory time. He doesn't get to put a unit every time, but most of the time. Alright troops, I have some new intel. Listen closely. I don't know exactly what that factory's made of, but I do know that it's some sort of impervious material. I know that we won't be able to damage it with the weapons we have here. Seriously? How are we going to put it out of business if we can't even scratch it? That's the problem at hand. Also, that pipe is made of the same impervious material. Look at that over there. Oh, two separate pieces of pipe are connected there? That's right. Two pieces appear to be bolted together.
Yeah.
I bet my medium tags bombers could blast that seam apart without breaking a sweat. I bet they could. And if we had to break the pipe, we're certain to halt the production, true production. First, we need to gain control of that airport in the center of the map. That should give us an advantage. First, we need to get out use your CO powers. In case you don't know, your CO powers fills faster when you're attacked. However, it does build up for the attacker too, so firing first is never a mistake.
Sure.
Roger that, ma'am. Alright, troops, time to move. I can make another APC. Lord Flack, it appears that the enemy foe has discovered the pipe's weak point. Grrr, that section might be weak, but it won't be easily destroyed. Hit them now before they're ready. Smash them!
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. That's a recon. Keep bringing APCs, baby. I'm the strongest CO on this side of the equator. You say that every time, Flack. You okay? Time to start sending mechs. Is that a rocket? That's some missiles. Airport is mine.
Yes!
I'm ready to do some damage. Are ya? Keep sending infantry. That's why we brought Sammy.
think when you can fight?
I don't know. Sometimes it's important to think.
Brute force!
It'll be a decent amount of units that you get brute force with, but is it going to matter? Wow, you actually failed to kill me because I had you rolled under it. But you got that one. We'll do the march.
I'm unbeatable.
In a test of skill, I'm unbeatable.
Double time.
I would be afraid, buddy. I would be afraid. Sammy with all these mechs? I think you're the only one that can actually reach the last one, so I better go kill you. This is 22 damage. Send more mechs. Oh boy, that is some damage. $99 damage. Well, I guess you don't get tanks. Max spam. I'm just gonna have you heal.
Stay out of my way.
Are you CO powering again? You are.
Brute force.
Come up, me buddy. Wow. Not even that good. $69. Nice. What? Come on, troops. This isn't how it's gonna end. He says as he's literally walking into death. That's painful for you. Alright, well, next hit kills, I think. See ya, rockets. At this point, I don't think it matters whatever I do. Oh no. Wow, he didn't even kill it. Pipe destroyed. We did it! There'll be no more units coming in through that factory. Ah, no!
Yeah.
Give it up, Flack. Your game is over. My invasion of Orange Star may have failed. A black hole is only getting started. One measly continent won't throw a wrench in our plans. And it ain't like I'm alone in this. The other black hole COs are just waiting for the chance to tear you apart. What are you implying? Are Blue Moon and Gold Comet in your crosshairs next? Ha ha ha, wouldn't you like to know? But one thing's certain, Black Hole will be coming for you again. Anyway, I'm out of here. Hold it, we're not done with you.
Blast it.
Grr, he managed to get away, again. We can't ignore his warning, can we? We gotta contact the other armies. Yes, you're right. Let's ready reinforcements. In truth, though, our own Orange Star is in pretty ragged shape. If that battle had gone much longer, materials and morale may have dropped to dangerous levels. All that aside, I'm incredibly grateful for the bravery you all have shown for your country. You've earned this victory. It's all due to your instruction, Nell. Nope, it really was all you. You've made the decisions and performed the deeds. I couldn't be more proud. Oh, come on. Let's hurry and check the other countries. Yeah, let's get some serious and send those black hole chumps running. You said it. You said it. We'll knock the stuffing out of them, then head out for a victory feast. And I guess that's the first part of Black Hole Army Rising. How do we do? Our technique was a little lacking, but otherwise, perfect. Because we lost one or two too many units, I guess. We only had infantry, so it's much easier to lose them. See ya, Flack. You have been defeated. No, get out of here. Oh, I guess we can enlist Flack. I'm out of here. Bam! This territory belongs to Orange Star.
This is terrible.
This is terrible.
Grit!
Grit! Grit, where are you?
Hey now.
Hey now.
What's all the commotion, Olaf?
An attack! Black Hole's invaded our land. Black Hole? That name rings a bell. What's their deal again? I would at least expect you to remember our most recent nemesis. It's the same band of scoundrels that swindled Blue Moon in the past, bringing us near ruin. We must drive them from our borders at once. Good gracious, I don't see what all the fuss is about. It's all just dirt and trees and stuff. Ain't like we're losing anything. We are losing it, you fool! This type of impertinence has our army.
Sir, reporting for...
Oh god, it's Colin. Sir, reporting for duty, sir! Who is this small child? Why is there a small child here?
I'm Colin, sir.
I'm Colin, sir.
Very first day of my posting to headquarters.
Oh boy. So it's not like I have anything against Colin, but it's like it's ironic in a game in which there already is Andy, which is supposed to be the youngest CO. They added another younger CO on top of it. I would say Sonya is also pretty young, but I would say she's about like the same age as perhaps Sammy, maybe?
Yes.
Boasting to. Ah yes, the new CO. Very good. You will watch, listen, and learn from the best. Your training starts today.
Sir, yes, sir.
Sir, yes, sir. Thank you for the opportunity, sir.
Howdy there.
Howdy, son. How, sir? Whoa, now. You can ease up. No reason to be all proper around here. Just take things nice and easy, and you'll do fine.
Sir, yes, sir.
Sir, yes, sir. Nice and easy, sir. That man is a disgrace. You will not follow his example. Now then, let us move out. Everyone, follow my lead.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. You two, Grit. Right behind you, boss. Oh, we start in the middle of nowhere?
Father, come quickly.
Father, come quick.
Ah, Sonya.
Ah, Sonya. Good timing.
Seem to find my
Why is it that you're trying to find a sock? How many times must I tell you, Father? They're in the bottom. Oh, this is no time for socks. An emergency bulletin had just arrived. Unidentified troops have been sighted all across War's world. What? What? We must put all of our forces on high alert. They will be ready to move at a moment's notice.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Sonia, was there anything else? Well, at this point, we don't know who these troops they are, but however, we must consider the possibility that they are
Hostile forces.
hostile forces.
Consider that.
Yes, we must consider that.
Sensei.
Sensei, when did you arrive and why?
Can't an old man drop in and check up on a former student, Kanbei?
I guess not. It doesn't sound. Well, I guess we give him a little voice. It doesn't sound. That's not old. It doesn't sound. No. What would be an old man voice that doesn't just immediately turn into like a cartoon villain? It doesn't sound. It doesn't sound like you will have teeth and small talk, however.
Yes.
Does that mean we can count on your assistance, Sensei? Father controls the land, I gather the intel, and Sensei rules the skies. Between the three of us, we should be able to handle any challenges that arises.
Preparations complete, Commander.
Wow, that's an actual female unit. That is actually kind of rare. You don't actually see those very often. Female commander complete. Gold Comet forces are prepared to move at your order. Soldiers of Gold Comet, listen to me. Though it weighs heavy on my heart, war is once again upon us. We must now march to defend our home, and we shall not be defeated. 3 more places to go. And then... Okay, so we only get 2 of them. Either you do Blue Moon or you do the Green Earth. Starting missions are 9, 10, 11. And then we have 16, 18, 19? Wait, doesn't it skip a few? So I guess you can start doing either the Gold Comet ones or the Blue Moon ones as soon as you want. Because it is a different map. So here's where Black Hole is in this one. Funny that we don't assault immediately there. And then there's Green Earth that is actually the furthest away. Now, my understanding is that supposedly Orange Star is supposed to be America. Blue Moon is supposed to be Russia. Gold Comet is supposed to be Japan. And Green Earth is supposed to be like England, I think. That's my concept of effectively what the differences are, but who's to say? For now, though, we will leave it be. We're 23% completion, so this campaign may not take as much as the original one. Let us see what Hachi Shop has for us.
Look who's here!
Ka-ching! Customer like to see, did you know? The more properties you get to capture, the more funds you'll earn each day. Sometimes you'll even rack up a lot of funds in battle. Don't deal with those funds, so there's no point in keeping them after battle. They don't carry over anywhere, so don't be too stingy. Speaking of which, how about you spend a little coin? Maybe. What do you got? What do you got for me? You got a lot of music. You got artwork. I'll take your artwork.
Good choice!
Black and Flash. You can get Clone Andy. How much of this? This would be 450, 540. I think we have enough to literally buy everything. Let's see.
It's yours! What a deal!
What a deal.
Good choice!
Good choice.
What a deal!
What a deal.
Good choice!
Good choice. Yep, we have just enough to buy
Alright,
all of these and Flack.
good choice!
Good choice. Alright, so we got all of them. We are broke, so we can't afford anything anymore. But hey, we got a lot of COs.
Don't get beat!
Don't get beat. If you insist. With that, we have enlisted Grit. Press any button. Yay! Canvey enlisted. Press any button. Sonia enlisted. Press any button. Ego enlisted. Press any button. Is this gonna... Yep, it's just gonna be everybody. Drake, you can get a shirt that fits you. And Flack, you could get a shirt. Clone enlisted. Fortunately, the clone is worse than Andy in every regard, but it looks cooler. Looks like you've enlisted your first CO. When you purchase CO's tickets from the Haji Shah, you'll be able to use that CO outside of the campaign mode. Here, this is for you. Bam! I'll be able to upgrade your medal again when you bought all sorts of different things. Happy spending. Wow. We could technically make a map. I think, yeah, we can design a room. So we can design one just to get another one. So we'll create a blank map. And it's going to be absolutely nothing. Welcome to the design room, map maker. All of your tools you need to design your custom map are here. You need a hand pressing, no, I'm not interested. Alright, enjoy making your own maps. Okay, so we have the ability to make terrain. So we're gonna make a very, very tiny map. Okay, so we got... This is a 7, right? Yeah, it's a 7, so we need to make it 1 bigger. And then make it like that. Make it like that. I feel like you can make maps bigger in the previous games. Yeah, weird. Kind of restricted a bit. Alright. Well, next thing we do is build a road. And build. Whoops, I don't want to build that. We want to build now some HQs. HQ number 1. How do we switch? Is it Y? Oh, we have to change it here. Whoops. No, I think we have to move it 1 more. Oh, that just erases. No, don't delete that. I'd make it a C map, but I can't increase the map terrain, I don't think. Can I make this map bigger? We're just making a simple map. Play, okay. I think it's a bit too close there. I think we could make this a river instead. Nope, I went too far. Problem is it wouldn't be symmetrical 4 ways. That's one problem that I have. So maybe best not to have it. I mean, I guess you could have this be a river. And these 4 can be bridges. Need to make a city. Now, maybe these cities are not the best idea here. The problem, one of the problems that it has is that whoever gets to it first will get an advantage. So generally turn person red will have a much better advantage than anybody else. What if every person gets one city that's they're closer to? No, you should have had it there. Every group has one city that they are definitely capable of reaching within one, but not two. The forest prevents easy travel. Can't make it symmetrical. Set up. Oh, I can change the map size. No, I moved it backwards, not forwards. Okay. Maybe I can make it... Set up. Let's make you 2 bigger. Okay, so we have this sort of area, and then we can have a terrain like this. This will let us have boats. Oh no, because then you would, I mean, you can technically still have boats, but now people can't go around areas. It's hard to make maps. Maps are hard. Because it's not even, that's the thing. Setup. Map size. The square map. I may just be best making it a 13 by 13. Attention. Yes, that's fine. Alright. There's 2 spots between each of them. Okay. Yeah. Alright, so main concept. We have a bridge on each of them. We have a river that spans the entirety of the middle. Four bridges again here. No! Didn't mean to delete you. I don't know. I haven't decided if I want to have that. May just have them be cornered. Then I'm gonna have some beaches. I can't put him here. If I put him here, only landers can go through. Oh, I know what I can have. I can have seaport. Because you can have seaports behind this, and this counts as somewhere that enemies can go through. Nope. There you go. We have a road for all of the areas. Damn it. still think it runs into the issue of having units too close to some areas. Alright, I guess. So one unit has a better chance at getting to it than another. Because we put 2 woods in one. So this one gets the plains there. Yeah, so it's always on that side. Okay. We have 1 spot there. Don't want to make it anything else. Okay, well, I think this is good. Should put some reefs. Alright, well, we got exactly that many ports and that many things. Somebody coming into it, so if somebody lands here, you gotta get rid of it very quickly. It's dangerous, because you don't have any sort of defense. What we can do... Oh, we can't have that. Okay, never mind. Oh, no! What have I done? Alright. So we know that we can't have anything within 2 squares of it. So that removes it if it's near it. Yeah, so those are the only actual spots. I guess you could have it here instead. I think we'll have it like that. So there is 1 road that leads to the center. Then there is 1 for each of these, and then there's 1 for another. It shouldn't be necessarily like a long game even with 4 people, because effectively you would end up just likely fighting everything. File. Help? Oh, you want to use the guidebook? How studious of you, Wild. Oh, okay, so I guess it just teaches you more things. Advanced War Selector, you'll be authorized to change playstyles, allowing 2 Style 2 to be played outside of campaign mode. Okay, well, I don't know what that means. Setup. Water. You can change the water type. I don't want to fail anything. And we're okay. File. Save the map. Save. What do we want to call it? We'll call it 4-Way Bonanza. 4-way. Four-way has been saved. Alright, with that, we are done. I think I got everything that I needed to in this map. We can exit. We have created a design map. Took us about 20 minutes. So you're getting the hang of creating your own maps. Now that you've tried it out once, I have a medal for you. Bam, medal achieved. Remember, you can share maps with others locally or online. Look forward to seeing what you create next. Ah yes, nothing like creating war. Because war were declared. So here we can check our stats and everything, I guess. We got a CO dossier. We forgot about that. Andy likes a mechanical boy wanderer with a good all-around skills, impulse to a fault. He's fiercely protective of those who calls friends, and he's average with no specific advantages or disadvantages. I don't see a style difference. Hyper Repair. So style 1 is the first game, and in the second game there isn't also a bonus anymore, so that's a difference between them. In the second game, he restores 5 HP to all allies, which is pretty strong. And they also gain 20 firepower and 10 defense, and 1 movement range. The movement range is not necessary, but it's good. More dossier, please. Max, a loyal enthusiast, strongman who is loyal and earnest. He is unmatched when it comes to direct combat, but weak at other distances. Max direct combat units gain plus 50 for firepower. His indirect combat units suffer -1 to attack range and -10 firepower and defense, so they're just weaker. However, in the second game, it only gets a plus 20 to firepower. Let's look at it. Oh, you can actually see it in the style here. Okay, so in the first one, plus 35. This is reduced to plus 20. They saw that it was too strong. Non-foot soldiers. So in the first one, they also get plus 10 defense. Non-foot soldier direct combat transfer units gain 1 movement range. So they all get to move a little faster. Transfer units also get a movement range, okay. All units get plus 10 defense. So he gets a defense boost on top of it. Max direct combat units gain plus 40, excluding foot soldier, get plus 40 firepower, as opposed to the 35, so it's almost as good as the original Max Force. Plus 2 movement range. I never even noticed that he had movement range, to be honest. And all his units gain plus 10 defense. And there you can see the weakness. You're weak. You weak. Alright, Sammy. Oh, I actually didn't know that her units had -10 on direct combat. I actually didn't know that. Sammy's infantry specialist that has trouble with other ground units. She's a proud graduate of a special forces training. She likes chocolate. She hates cowards. Plus 1 movement, plus 35 firepower, plus 15 defense. Her movement costs are reduced by 1, regardless of the weather. Her units gain a small bonus to firepower and defense. Yeah, she definitely got reduced a bit there. So movement costs are not reduced in double time anymore in the second one. Her defense is also not as big as it used to be. And she doesn't gain any benefit for her other units. Sammy, and it's what, 35 to 20%. Sammy's foot soldiers gain plus 2 movement and gain 50 firepower, which is an improvement. They can capture properties in a single turn, no matter their HP, which is the most dangerous part of her entire CO power. All her units gain plus 10 defense. And yeah, you can see the weakness. How bad is in comparison to... Okay, so your indirect units are not any worse. But it is noticeable. It is definitely noticeable. Alright. Olaf, a braggart whose technical prowess has earned him respect. Easily affected by the climate. He's strong in snow and weak in rain. Olaf units ignore snow movement penalties, but rain affects them the way snow does other units. So if it rains, it pours. Calls down snow, increases movements cost for all units except his own. Olaf's units gain 10 firepower and 10 defense, and his status is probably... No, they're all about the same distance. What about in the second game? So Sammy's power takes a lot longer to fill. Olaf is a little longer. Yeah, it's a little longer than even Andy, which is weird. Winter Fury calls a blizzard that increases movement cost for all units except his own. Deals 2 damage to all units. And you gain 10 defense. Oh, that's somebody else. So you are the most average character. If you don't care about weather, and weather's not a sign, then you don't have to worry about it. Shooty. I'm just looking at dossier here, insert. I'm basically did a map, started doing the original parts of, or the first few missions of the second version of the game. Second version. Advance Wars 2, Black Hole Rising. And I'm just looking at the dossier right now, just to check out what's going on. The Pew Pew guy. Grit is cool. Fortunately, Grit sucks for melee. Like, I think it sucks the worst, because that's 80%. What is Sammy at? Sammy is Negany? Yeah, it's definitely a lot worse. Which is weird, because, like... Oh, you also don't get a boost for damage. I would have thought Grit would have gotten a damage boost on the first one, but no, he just gets a range boost, and that's all he gets. Oh, Grit sucks on the first game. He's not that much better on the second one in that regard, but he still has that advantage of range attacks. Also, his infantry had the suffer penalty. Oh god, no wonder Max always beats you in the first game. What do you got for me? You originally had 65 firepower, which is terrifying. Plus 2 attack range. Oh, it was a plus 2 attack. I thought it was plus 1. And his other units gain a small bonus to firepower and defense. Instead, it's now plus 1, and the other one gives you plus 2, and you do not get a plus 65 anymore, you crazy maniac. But you now no longer have as big as a penalty with your infantry, I guess? Eagle. I think this is Eagle. The King of the Skies, who joined the Air Force to honor his father's legacy. His air units are matchless, but he is weak with naval units, which, you know, is totally fine if you just play maps without any naval units. Lightning Drive. Eagle's non-foot soldiers have already carried out orders move again. However, all his units have decreased firepower and defense. So now he no longer has Lightning Drive, or Lightning Drive doesn't have the bonus anymore. Eagle's air units get plus 15 firepower and plus 20 defense, so it's just basically an air power. And his other units gain plus 10 defense. Naval units also just suck. Well, I just made a map that was all about naval units, so I guess I suck. Eagle's non-foot soldier unit can move, fire again. So yeah, that's basically it again. And like Sammy, or actually in Dual Strike, the funny thing is in Dual Strike I think you can carry a unit, and I think it gives them the power to get another turn, so you can do double turns with it. I'm not sure. I just remember that Sammy and Eagle in Dual Strike was a very powerful combo. His air units gain plus 15 firepower and plus 20 defense. His other units gain plus 10 defense. But it's like so long. Eagle. I mean, I guess he no longer has the penalty power problem, so like his units are not weaker, but... Oh my god, are they as bad as Grits? They're worse than Grits. So like what, that's 70%? So they're weaker 70%, and you only get like a what, 10% boost? You don't even beat Max. You're the king of the air, but Max is still better than you in the air. They've reduced the penalty. The original had less penalty. The original has less penalty. I feel like they did him dirty here. No, look at this. At least in regards to this style. So let's look at this. Look at where the white bar is for Max, and look at Eagle. So either it's a misrepresentation, or there's definitely Max is more powerful. And obviously in the first one, the Max is too strong. Look at this. What is this? At least Eagle had a power boost in this one for his air, but oh god. And then you're the reverse, which I think it's a lot better because the +1 movement on your units is more noticeable. Former pirate with a big heart. You were a pirate, Drake? His naval units will rule the seas, but he has trouble with air units. Rain seems to follow wherever he goes. Drake's naval units get +1 to bonus movement and 2 bonus. Really? Is that the original power? He had 2 terrain stars? His air units have a -20 firepower. Rain does not affect his units' movements. Rain doesn't affect anybody's movements. It affects visibility? But does rain actually have an effect on terrain? Has a chance to make it rain in random weather. Eagle feels like 20. Maybe. He gets +10 defense, which is about 10. So there's no change there because 2 terrain stars is basically 10 defense. His air units suffer -20 to firepower. Rain does not affect his units. Has a small chance to make it rain in random weather. Squall. Oh, it is in this game. I hate it. I hate this stupid ability he has in this game. Reducing fuel by half. Who was the maniac who decided to reduce fuel by half if you just hit with 1 CO power? That's why I don't like fighting Drake. Drake sucks. 2 terrain is 20%? I thought it was 5% per terrain. But I could be wrong. God, I hate Squall. Typhoon inflicts 2 damage to all enemies and reduces fuel by half. Of course, because it always reduces fuel by half. It also creates the rain for a day. But Squall doesn't, huh? Alright, well, see ya, Drake. Canvey, a leader of the Gold Comet, has a soft spot for his daughter. His superior units are full of fighting spirit, yet they come at a cost. 20% cost, but 30% firepower and defense. As opposed to... Okay, so in the first one, you got 20 for 20, so it was fair. It was just fair. You got 1.2 for 1.2. But generally, because of how income works, most of the time you didn't have the ability to cost anything. And anytime that you have to repair something, it sucks for Canvey. But now you get actual more power, which is interesting. Morale boost. That has not changed. They thought that you were fair. They thought that you were fair. And they also made your status be 5. But now you get Samurai Spirit. Units get +20 firepower, +30% defense, and counterattacks deal 150% more damage. I don't think it's worth it. I mean, counterattacks is not something you ever rely on. But the 30 defense is good. Yeah, they boosted you. They boosted. Boost! At least it feels like a boost. But nothing has changed. So wait, Kanbei is now better than Max, right? Max, what was your bonus? So 20%. Yeah, Kanbei is better. You don't Samurai Spirit for the counter because nothing's attacking you. Yeah, they definitely made Kanbei better in the second one. Max was just too strong, and then they made Kanbei better. So Kanbei is basically the unit you're scared of if you're playing in multiplayer, I guess. So basically, if you have Kanbei and it's a deploy map, or a map that doesn't have factories, Kanbei just wins. Because Kanbei has absolutely no downsides at that point. But if you're playing a a map that basically doesn't have just all units pre-deployed, then Kanbei is not necessarily worse, but will definitely then have a downgrade. So like you could mill the map to always make Yellow Comet, or whoever plays the Kanbei player, just be better than anything else that shows up. Sonya, what was your main thing? Sonya's gain +1 vision, range under Fog of War, which is It has its uses. However, their HP is hidden to enemies. In Style 1, however, they may randomly strike with -15 firepower, which is pretty bad. That is pretty bad. enhanced vision, +2 vision range, and they can see in the woods and reef spaces. You know, that's not too bad. They can also gain +10 firepower and defense, which is what everything got, I think, in the first one. No downsides, no positives for combat. However, on the second one, you get +1 vision. Their HP is hidden to enemies. They have to counterattack with 150 firepower. And they may randomly strike with -10. So you were balanced a little more, but not necessarily the best still. Did you change? You got less vision. You lost your firepower attack. You got defense. You got defense and vision. But you... Wait, does your power just never give you... So, like, whenever you use Sonya, you're only doing it for defensive purposes. You can never do it for offensive purposes because you're never going to be any better at attack. You're always worse. Yeah, their counterattacks are not weakened by the damage they would take when attacked. So I guess when they attack a 10 to 10, you do... so like a 10 to 10 of the same unit, it would go 7-5. So instead it would just become 5-5, I guess. You do have the shortest... I think you definitely have the shortest status of everybody. So I guess if you want to spam your power in a Fog of War map, it's not terrible, but... Everyone lost it, yes, but some people get it back. For example, here we see Kanbei getting +20 firepower. Here we see Eagle getting +15, but only to air units. Okay, so not every unit gets some firepower back. I just feel bad because she gets nothing out of it. She just doesn't get anything. Alright, and now we have Clone Andy. Andy, you don't have a power, I imagine, because you don't exist in the other one. Clone Andy is average, with no specific advantages or disadvantages. Yeah, they should have given you a superpower at least. Oh, but I guess technically if you show up on the... So if you bring Clone Andy to another version, so like for example, if you have Andy versus regular Andy, Clone Andy does get the 10% firepower. Does Andy get the firepower? Andy does not get the firepower. So Clone Andy would always out-damage regular Andy. It's just they never get the ability to power, so they always need to fire up their power as soon as they get. Because I guess you're based on the original one. And then there's Flack. Oh my boy, you don't like your veggies. You like your meat though. Strongman of the Black Hole Army, who was promoted from private by Hawk. Occasionally strikes with barbaric strength. -10 to 15th. Hyper upgrade is so good. Yes, it is definitely very good. But Clone Andy animations look a lot better than Andy's. He also always looks pissed off, which is funny. Look at Andy. Basic. Look at Clone Andy. Chad. Anyway, they also have different ships. I guess you're just allowed to have it? Oh, this is interesting. So when Clone Andy is on the field, they gave him an entire palette swap of the Orange Star Army. They didn't make them have the Black Hole Army versions. They gave them an entire new palette to the Orange Star, because everybody else gets the same thing, right? Yeah. It's just a palette swap of the Orange Army. That's funny. Alright, well, that's all the dossiers I have for now. I still need to beat the game, achieve A rank or better in a war room map. I don't know if there's like different levels that I have to do here. And complete an online match. We'll see about that. There's music, there's more things. Actually, we did get... Pretty sure we got you already. Storm. You still only got one power in this game. Black, Barbaric Blow, and Lash. Alright, well, I believe that is all for now. We have a lot more things to complete on the campaign, but for now, I am leaving it there. Thanks for stopping by there, Insert, and anybody else who stopped by. I'm gonna get something to eat, and if I'm feeling lucky, maybe I'll come back in the evening, though no promises. Yeah. Take care. See you all. Don't forget to be cool, because you are. And I'll see you all next time. Bye-oh. Don't let